because in my opinion, if you just work, you get more ill. You don't have any work-life balance. You maybe don't travel or something because you don't have holidays. Yeah, so I think it's a little bit sad.
22% of the companies have sick leave. So most Japanese people don't know about sick leaves. What is a sick leave? Can you please explain briefly?
In my head, as I thought of Japanese, it was always like, okay, they are all working full-time, then going out and then working again. So in my head, Japanese is always like working. So I think it's a little bit sad to hear that they don't get money if they overwork, or that they need to use their holidays if they are sick. So yes, I think Germany, you are very lucky as an employee because there are strict laws. So maybe Japanese.
Okay, thank you for your time. I'm Yuto. What is your name?
My name is Jenny.
Jenny. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you. Where are you from?
I'm from Germany.
Germany. Nice. Are you traveling in Japan?
Yes. I went to Kyoto and Osaka.
Kyoto.
Now here, Okinawa.
Okay.
And then going to Tokyo.
Okay, that's really nice.
Yes.
How many days do you plan to stay?
About 3 weeks.
3 weeks?
Yes.
Oh, that's long.
Yes.
Okay.
It's much to see in Japan.
Okay. I will ask you some question about work environment in your country. Are you employed or self-employed?
No, I'm an employee.
Employee?
Yes.
Okay. What is your job?
I'm working at an insurance company.
Insurance?
Yes.
Regarding paid holidays, in Japan, we have a minimum of 10 paid holidays for a year
Okay.
in law.
Okay.
And after 6 months of starting a job, how many paid holiday do you get per year? And what's the legal minimum in your country?
You get about 13 days,
13
I would
days?
say, you get paid. But it's about 25, 28 days you have to have paid. Yes. But
Okay.
normally it's about 30 per year.
30.
Yes.
Okay. Do you get them immediately after joining the company or after some months since joining the company?
Yeah. Normally after 6 months, then you have, then you can go on holidays.
According to a survey, Japan's paid holiday utilization rate is 60%, which ranks second worst in the world. Also, the majority of reasons why people don't take paid holidays is because they feel guilty for taking paid holidays while everyone else is busy working.
Okay.
What do you think about this compared to your country? Do you feel guilty or pressure to take paid holidays?
I think in Germany it's very normal to take holidays and even travel further, because I think like we travel very much and want to travel, and that's why maybe with some colleagues you feel guilty to take long weeks, like 3 or 4 weeks holiday, but it's normal I think in Germany to take holidays and travel farther away. Yes.
Okay. Do you use up all your paid holiday within a year, or do you have to use all of them up within a year?
I think it depends on the company.
Depends on the company.
In my workspace, we have to do 20 days at least per year, and then the 10 other days until April of the next year. So it's a law in each company when you have to take your holidays.
Okay. Since Japan's paid holidays utilization is very low, in 2019 the government forced the people to take 5 days a year. But people feel guilty about taking the 5 days and connect together. So most people end up taking each day separately, like 1 day off at a time. So usually we don't have a vacation like 2 weeks or 3 weeks and traveling. What do you think about this compared to your country?
I think it's better to take as long as you can, so you can like feel relaxed and everything. Because if you just take 1 or 2 days, you don't get like the holiday feeling. So in some companies, you even have to take at least 1 or 2 weeks in the summer or everything to get your relaxation. Yes.
Okay, how long do you usually take paid holidays continuously and connect together at one time in your company and your country?
I would say the normal thing is to take about 2 to 3 weeks in the summer, for example, to travel. Yes.
Okay,
So I would say
it's like
2
a
to 3
summer,
weeks. Yes.
summer vacation.
Yes. It depends where you want to go. If you want to travel a little bit further away, maybe then go in the winter. Yes.
It's
But
okay.
summer is the most time where everyone takes their holidays.
Okay, the normal.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The most Japanese people are afraid of causing inconvenience to customers or boss by taking long vacations. What do people think about the inconvenience caused to customers, co-workers, and boss by taking long vacation in your country?
I think it depends on how long. If you take like 4 or 5 weeks or anything, maybe the boss doesn't like it that much because he's missing an employee. But I think the customers normally understand that, for example, in the summertime, there are not as many employees there to help as in the other months. So I think in Germany it's really normal that people are having holidays and aren't there. So everyone understands it.
Okay,
Yes.
the next task. Regarding sick leaves, do you have a sick leave in your country's law or in your company?
Yes, normally you get paid from your workplace until 6 weeks when you are sick, and then your insurance covers the time you're longer sick. So that's pretty normal that your work still pays you. Yes, until 6 weeks. Where you're
6 weeks.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's separate from paid holidays, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. You can be sick for 2 months and then go on holiday.
Okay.
That can be. Yes. It's a law official that your workplace has to pay 6 weeks, and then the insurance pays it. So that's official for every company in Germany. Yes.
So in Japan, there are no regulation about sick leaves
Okay.
in law, and only 22% of the companies have sick leaves. So most Japanese people don't know about sick leaves. What is a sick leave? Can you please explain briefly?
Yeah. Normally, if you don't feel well or have anything, you can just call your company, say, I'm not feeling well, I'm not coming today. You have to go to the doctor, they give you a paper that you are sick, and that's what you give to your company. And then they just pay you 6 weeks, and if you're really longer sick, then your insurance pays it. And your company has to pay it full. So you don't get a percentage, you get your full money 6 weeks, and then the insurance pays a percentage of what you're normally earning.
Okay.
Yes.
In Japan, if we have to take a day off for more than 4 days, we are covered by government insurance. But within 4 days, no payment. So if we have a fever or get the flu, we often use paid holidays.
Okay.
So people want to save their paid holidays for when get sick or just in case.
Oh.
Please give your honest opinion about this. Yes.
About this in
yes,
Japan.
about this. About Japan.
I think it's very sad that you have to save your holidays where you're working so much and you deserve a holiday and then you save it for maybe if you become sick. I think that's a little bit sad.
Yes.
That it's like this in Japan. Yes.
That this is Japanese situations. And okay. And regarding overtime, how many hours do you work per day and how many days do you work per week?
I have 5 days per week, Monday till Friday, and about 8 hours a day.
8 hours. It's very similar to Japan.
Yeah, it's normal in Germany.
It's the basic. In Japan, the maximum overtime work is 45 hours per month in the law. Do you think this is long compared to your country, and is there maximum amount of overtime in your country?
I think the overtime depends on which company you are working. In my company, you have the maximum of 15 hours per month.
15 months.
Yes, you have to. You can pay. You can work over, but if you work more, you don't get anything. So 50 is the maximum because normally they want to look that you will get your job done in your normal time and don't have to work over. Yes.
Okay. In Japan, overtime pay is the hourly wage plus 25%. How much is added to overtime pay in your country?
In my company, the normal week it's the same you get if you work normal.
Normal?
Yes, because when I overwork, I can use it to go on holiday. So the hours are saved, and I can say, okay, I take 8 hours and take a day off, so I don't get more money. I just can get holidays or something for this.
Okay.
Yes.
In Japan, if you leave work on time, people think you are unmotivated. So many people tend to choose to work overtime because they are concerned about what others think of them and their reputation and evolutions. Is there any pressure or kind of same thing about leaving the company on time in your country or company?
I think normally not.
Normally
because I think everyone clocks out the same time and just wants to go home to their family or anything.
Yes.
So normally you don't have to feel guilty to leave early or leave on time.
Okay. In Japan, there is also practice called unpaid overtime, which employees do not get paid for working an additional 15 or 30 minutes, or sometimes some hours. A survey shows that about 40% of people in Japan work an average of 18 hours of unpaid overtime per month. Is there any customs like unpaid overtime in your country, or have you ever heard about it from your friends or family?
I think in Germany it's very strict because the companies do have laws like you can't work more than 10 hours. You have to leave, and your
really?
boss has to look that you don't work more than 10 hours a day.
You can't.
Yes. Yes. If you want to, then that would be your unpaid time, but your boss looks after you that you don't work much more.
Regarding perspective of work, in Japan, usually people are expected to sacrifice their personal time to contribute to the company. And this leads to overtime and overwork. In your country, do company expect you to prioritize work over your personal time, or do they think work-life balance is important?
Yes, I think in Germany work-life balance is very important. Normally the companies also understand if you want to take longer time off to go travel or something like this. So I think, work-life balance is very good in Germany. Yes.
Okay. This is the last question. Please tell me your honest opinion about the Japanese work environment and the way Japanese people work compared to your country. And what would you say if you give some advice to Japanese people?
I would say in my head, as I've thought of Japanese, it was always like, okay, they are all working full time, then going out and then working again. So in my head, Japanese is always like working. So I think it's a little bit sad to hear that they don't get money if they overwork, or that they need to use their holidays if they are sick. So yes, I think Germany, you are very lucky as an employee because there are strict laws. So maybe Japanese should look at the laws from other countries like Germany and maybe do something good for their employees. Because in my opinion, if you just work, you get more ill. You don't have any work-life balance. You maybe don't travel or something because you don't have holidays. Yeah, so I think it's a little bit sad.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
No
That's
problem. Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good